of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Cougars. Today is Wednesday, October 10th. Welcome to SCTV News. I'm Dan Batson.
And I'm Malachi Ferrer. Quarter 1 ends this Friday. That means grades close and teachers will fill out final report cards. We also are having a minimum day, so make plans now. Also, there's no school this Monday for the quarter break.
The Steel Canyon parking lot will transform into a shopping mall for one day only, this Saturday. From 10 a.m. until 2 p.m., we will host a fall craft and vendor fair, and there are plenty of reasons why you should attend.
So we are having a craft fair on Saturday from 10 to 2. It's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of food with a lot of vendors.
And we encourage everyone to go and purchase something from their class's booth so that all of that money can go to prom. And especially if you ordered some class of 2021 apparel, be sure to go to the craft fair on Saturday and pick it up from our info booth.
Our advanced dance class has a new teacher. This year we welcome Miss Vianney to the Performing Arts Department. So how has the first year been going? Violet Twilla and Zachary Starr have the answer.
Every movement is different. For dancers, their movements are encouraged by their experiences.
Oh, we've been all dancing since we were 2, and then
been dancing since we were 2.
And then we started competing at when we were 4, and we're freshmen, so we're just starting advanced dance and dance team, and it's been really fun so far.
Good things take a long time, such as with perfecting different styles of dancing. Dance is not just point, shoes, and sequins. There are many things that students can take away from this class.
Well, we do learn a lot of different styles of dance that maybe we haven't practiced or really done before. So that's a really cool thing about advanced dance. We do all styles and we practice all of them. Yeah, so that's one thing that you can take away from it.
And getting out of our comfort zones.
Mm-hmm. Dance has a way of changing lives. Just ask Ms. Vianney.
Dance is, I feel like, is a very underrated world when it comes to self-expression and identity finding. It's an essential world that needs to exist on this planet, at schools. Shame on the schools that don't have a dance department, because for many students I know it's a lifeline. They can come here in a trusting space and express themselves without judgment and find themselves without judgment. It's truly a unique world of its own and essential in this world. Completely essential. If it wasn't existent, I think that we'd have a lot of lost souls, unfortunately. That's why I'm here teaching it.
For SCTV News, I'm Violet Twilla.
Every Wednesday, SCTV News is partnering with the special education teachers and students in room D110 for a weekly weather report. Here's what to expect for the rest of the week.
Good morning, Cougars. My name is Andrew, and I have your weekly weather report. It will be partly cloudy, and the temperatures will stay in the mid-70s all week. You can enjoy the beautiful weather on your minimum day on Friday. That's your weather report. Now back to the news. While Cougars Cougar Pie gets some.
Even though Mito Week filled our campus a few weeks ago, the effort to find a cure for mitochondrial disease is still front and center for the Mito Action Club. Dan Batson and Jason Lawson have a look at what's next for the club members.
As you may remember, our Mitochondrial Awareness Week last month helped get the word out about the disease. But the fight isn't over. Our Mito Club is still working on several projects.
Mito Week was great. We had a lot of participation from our club. They came on Sunday morning and decorated the school and made a bunch of posters, and we put them up in teachers' classrooms, and we sold some t-shirts and a couple other things, and it was a really, really successful week.
And there is some exciting news. Researchers have just developed a genome editing tool for the potential treatment of mito diseases.
There are 2 huge discoveries that have recently been made in the world of mitochondrial disease and mitochondria in general. The first one is a cure for autism. So the doctor who we fundraise for has already come up with a cure for autism. It's already worked on 5 boys, and he's going to do a bigger clinical study to find that it works on those kids, and then from there it'll go on to a bigger study, and then the cure for autism will be here sooner than later, hopefully. The second thing that has happened in mitochondrial disease is a really, really big deal. So they found a cure in mice for a mouse model with mitochondrial disease. And what that means for the whole world is that we're going to have a cure, in our lifetime, we're going to have a cure for Alzheimer's, dementia, autism, cancer, mitochondrial disease, obesity, ADHD. Literally every single disease and disorder that we know of that has mitochondrial dysfunction is going to benefit from this. So what they did was they targeted the dysfunctional mitochondria, and they destroyed it completely, and then they were able to give the mouse new healthy mitochondria to help it function normally, and it was successful. We're going to have a comedy show on November 17th in Alpine, and it's clean comedy. We have 5 comedians coming up to Alpine. We rented out the Alpine Community Center, and our club is going to be responsible for serving and all of the food and setup and cleanup, and we have a lot of distinct jobs, but right now that's what we're working on, is our comedy show.
Although there is still no known cure, our support will hopefully show others how important it is to so many people and find one in the future. For SCTV News, I'm Dan Batson. If you're a new driver or you plan on getting your driver's license this school year, there are some rules you need to follow in order to park on campus. Mrs. Smith explains how the Start Smart program works.
The Start Smart Safe Driving Program. This is required of all students who want the privilege of parking on the school campus. Parking is a privilege. It's not something that we just do because you have a vehicle. You do have to go to the California Highway Patrol Start Smart program we do have at school. You can get a list of those classes or available dates in the admin office, or you can go on the website for school under the student tab. You need to register for Start Smart, and they'll list the classes and you choose the one you would like to attend. One thing you don't realize, you can go as early as 9th grade. You do not need a driver's license to attend the class. So I would suggest if you have an evening that you would like to go out and do this, you do need to bring a parent or a guardian with you, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, and attend the class.
All members of the Science Olympiad and Academic League teams. There are mandatory meetings this week. Today, Academic Decathlon meets at lunch in room D207. Then tomorrow, Science Olympiad will meet at lunch, again in D207. Also, both groups are still welcoming new members, so if you're interested in joining, now would be the time.
Our girls soccer team has played in back-to-back Open Division title games. Now they are preparing for the 2019 season. Any girls interested in joining the team should attend a meeting today at lunch in the mezzanine. You can visit the girls soccer social media pages for more info.
Girls volleyball is home against Grossmont today, freshmen at JV at 4 and varsity at 5:30.
That's all the news we have for you today. Have a great Wednesday. Rah rah Cougars.
Cougar Pride, get some.